Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we got quite a few things to talk about, so let's just start. Now, a lot of you have been asking what kind of builds do we have to use for the next patch. As you know, like the next patch, Homestead will release on the February 6th. Usually what I do is, in the last week before the update goes live, I start doing my build videos, simply because ZeniMax usually does still a few changes, and if there is some crucial change for a build, I just would have to redo it all again, and it's just pointless, so rather wait. However, I will do like already testing what kind of gear setup etc. I want to wear on the builds, so we are ready to go next Monday. Another thing, I want to thank my lovely Patreons. As you know, I have a Patreon page and a few people decided to support me, so thank you very much for that. Really much appreciated. Another thing that is really important, again, like I have released a few of those DPS tests, and sometimes like the DPS tests are not super accurate because it's just the PTS is very unstable, so we really have to wait till the update goes live. And even then, target skeleton DPS numbers are not really useful at all. Sure, they are nice to actually practice your rotation because that really helps. Even I noticed that, like on some classes where I don't play a lot, I already can do it a lot smoother. However, in situations when you go into trials, for example, it doesn't really resemble true like DPS etc. So in the end, just play whatever you like. If it's Magicka, because stamina is like it will just be really bad, sadly. However, I will keep trying to play stamina just to see where it goes. But like always, I will probably also play my Magicka Templar and maybe DK, for example. Depends on what gear I will get together. There is a next thing, like I just have recently released this rock cut video where we really try to hardcore nuke him and put him into execute on platform 5. So will this be possible next patch? Most likely yes, because most classes actually will have more DPS simply. Sure, there is nerfs, but there is also like you have more champion points, for example, and then there is like destruction passive changes and all that kind of thing, which will most likely result in higher DPS on Magicka setups, especially on single target DPS. Now, few people asked what kind of build I was running. I was running nothing really special, kind of like the Venom build, just instead of the Twiceborn Star I was running Two-Fanged Snake set, and instead of Krog I was running Velidref, because otherwise I probably would have had too much penetration. That's about it. Then again, I don't really recommend trying it, because I still prefer Twiceborn Star because it has more health. However, if you haven't farmed Two-Fanged Snake already, probably go at it, because it will be best in slot next patch most likely. Same with Burning Spellweave for Magicka setups. Now, another really cool thing, especially like that's especially cool for console, like ZeniMax just added DPS numbers, like for target skeletons. So when you DPS a target skeleton at the end, like 5-10 seconds later, a DPS number will pop up in the chat. So that's really freaking awesome. I mean, I've talked to a few console players and they're freaking out of their mind. However, I still wish ZeniMax will add buff trackers. I do think they will. I think they're still working on it, so maybe in summer we will see slightly more detail about those kind of things. Now, one last thing. We all know there has been quite a lot of exploits lately in the game, and so thing is, yes, ZeniMax is slow in fixing them, like holy fuck, but they slowly get fixed and people actually start getting bans for it. Like on console, tons of people have been banned which try to abuse the rock cut exploit and all that kind of things, Mundus exploiters also been banned. Now the question is, are they perma-banned or only like 3-day bans? I don't know. I will try to figure it out and maybe I will do a separate video on that kind of topic. Because I don't really agree on how Zenimax handles the exploiters. Like in the past, most people only got like small punishments, and the things they exploited, they just could keep it. So it really sucks, and it just encourages people to actually exploit more because they know they will not get punished. So I really hope they've just fucking dish out perma-bans to all those motherfuckers, so people get taught a lesson. That's what I hope, but we will see. We will see. Anyway, that's about it for this episode. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Cheers.